Right, cheers boys. Cheers. Let's fucking cause some controversy.
Cheers fellas.
Let's get cancelled.
Cheers.
Get cancelled.
Cheers.
Right, welcome back TBC motherfuckers! We're here with friend of the show Arch, and new friend of the show Kade. Welcome boys, lovely to have you.
Nice one.
And I fucking got my boy back as well.
Yeah.
Missed you?
After doing a dead episode without me last week.
Oh, dead. Anyway, we're going to kick things off, yeah, with going around and saying what your UFC walkout song would be. So, does anyone want to volunteer to start?
You're going to hate me for mine.
So you've got one?
Yeah.
Right, share it with the group.
Morning Glory, Oasis.
Fuck
And I
it.
know you
Let's
fucking
just end the
it.
End
It's just
call.
good, it gets you
Imagine
going.
being the person fighting you having to listen to that.
You got to come out with an hard onto that song.
Mate,
What's the
honestly,
story?
it's fucking been, like, I can just imagine Manchester, like, fucking Co-op Live. Getting everyone going, Mancunian crowd there, it'd be sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right,
for the atmosphere.
And
Like.
then you get sparked out straight away.
Opposite.
Yeah, fucking straight away.
Right, what would yours be, Kade, lad?
I think you've got a lot of many men, haven't you? 50 Cent, that's just getting anyone riled up. And then I'd do Sky's the Limit, if you've heard that.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That gets me going, man.
Yeah,
That's the morning band song, that. That's
See you hanging out on the street corner and them pepperoni nipples. The fucking start.
Yeah, you always have long intros though, Biggie. I've noticed.
Yeah, I fucking love listening to all that nostalgia tunes like that. Mine would definitely be one similar to that.
Go on.
Can't think of one off the top of my head. My walkout song would just be like John Cena's. Walk out to that, the old band, man.
It's iconic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine would be Prodigy Firestarter.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. That's heavy.
And I do
That
your
would,
Sam stuff.
that would get the crowd going on.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a Paddy the Baddy.
Yeah, what does he come out?
Like his walkouts, he just always comes out to the nostalgic songs that everyone knows, and it's just like, what is that song that he comes out to?
Sweet Caroline.
Heads Will Roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, Heads Will Roll.
Heads will roll.
And everyone's just like, because obviously when the UFC was on in the UK, it was on at like 4 in the morning still.
Was it?
And apparently everyone was like, the full arena just basically fell asleep, because obviously it's the UK, like.
It was a call live, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then when he came out and that song came on, full arena just
Why
lit
did they
back
do it
up.
at that time, even over
Because I think that,
American crowd, isn't it?
because it's so big in America, whereas over here, yeah, it's big, but how big America actually is and how big it is over
like
there,
that?
they're getting more money out of them watching it than they are us.
Yeah.
So that's why.
That's mental. Like, how did the fighters have to obviously
like,
adjust this sleeping pattern?
Must do, yeah.
That's mental.
I reckon they must spend like a week in the States or something before it. You know, like get used to it.
Yeah, because
Sleeping pattern.
Yeah. But it is a big hassle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, because the thing is, when you're going into a UFC fight as well, it's like, you're going into a car crash, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like bare shins, bare elbows, like all that stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? To like mess with your sleeping pattern beforehand and just expect them to fight on their own turf, like at a random time, it would definitely go against you.
No, defo.
I wonder how the crowd stays up till that time.
Fucking gay, mate. Do you know, I seen on a pod, Rooney. I think Rooney's been like on pods and stuff like that. He's so fucking just himself.
Yeah.
And they asked him what kind of music he used to listen to before a game to get pumped up. And have you heard what he listens to?
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. Susan Boyle.
No, what he said.
No way. There's no way.
I listen to fucking Susan Boyle.
He's a strange one, isn't it?
I love him, mate. It fucking cracks me up all the time. It's so fucking funny.
I couldn't walk out to that.
Why, has he got like a podcast or something? What's
He has now. It's new. It's on YouTube, like BBC.
He just sits there with a yellow hair cap on, like, just... He's like the top of a pint, he like spills out of his fucking jacket. You know what I mean? He's like the head of it.
show getting massive?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He's fucking mint on. But he was on the Overlap loads as well. Do you know, with like Neville and Keane?
Yeah.
And it's just fucking so funny.
Yeah, it's a good watch, that, innit?
Yeah. Fucking was off in there.
Yeah, it's
What if Wazzle?
Yeah.
Skinhead Rooney.
Fucking love him.
Iconic.
Yeah, so,
Right, should we get into the fucking nitty gritty?
yeah, mate.
So yeah, I think what we're going to talk about is like a lot of mindset stuff, a lot of like fixed growth, what the difference between that is, why people seem to fall into like victim mentality when something so slight is against them and feel like the world owes them a favour. And then it's sort of like, the quicker people realise that no one's going to come and save you, the quicker you can fucking start building like a better mindset for yourself. And then I think we want to talk about like masculinity as a society, how it's sort of like shifting and stuff like that, where we're like developing like a bit of I know it seems as we're going older, like the men are getting weaker because of what they're being told by society to act like, and it's like, you know, them Venn diagrams.
Yeah.
Where there's toxic masculinity cross over into just normal masculine behaviour, but then like normal masculine behaviour is getting fucking frowned upon now.
Yeah.
So it's like, are we just going to get more feminine as we get older, and then the women are going to respect us less the older the generations go,
Yeah.
and then that fucks up psychology and all that shit.
All the women will get more masculine. Could go the other way.
It could,
More
yeah.
feminine.
Exactly.
But
Exactly, but that's going to make men less desirable from like a psychology perspective. Because if you have men who don't take the lead, women don't find that attractive, and they lose respect for you.
The ones that do just manipulate them, don't they?
Well, I suppose the ones that do are in their masculine energy, and that's not how the sort of like scale should work. If you know what I mean. If a woman's in her masculine, she's fucking like taking control, the lead, and things like that. Then she's gonna lose respect for you, and it's gonna end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you find that balance of like being masculine, but also being like stoic, and being vulnerable, kind, weak, compassionate, all that shit? You gotta fucking balance it all.
Yeah.
it is just to kind of play devil's advocate, because we like to do this. This
You
is
like
funny.
to do this.
Yeah. Obviously, being new to this pod and shit like that, Ryan does all the notes.
Right.
He always sends them me.
And he never reads them.
But in my defence, he always sends them me at like 7 PM on a Friday. And I'm like, I'm not reading that in the next hour. I'm having a shit and getting a shower and possibly a tug. But no, like,
Always time for a tug.
Depends what the notes are about.
it always works in my favour though, because I never know, like, do you know what I mean?
What
so
was
I
it?
go off like tangents, don't I?
Yeah.
So just to like bring it back a little bit to what you were saying, and to play devil's advocate, you were saying about men have to be fucking feminine, but also have to be masculine, but not too masculine, and then you're not doing that step over shit. There's a lot of stuff said about women as well, and I'm coming at it from that angle, just
Okay.
a challenger.
Oh man, I love it.
So obviously women believe that they have to be fucking hang and go to the gym, have a peach, fucking work, look after the kids, go uni, you know, all that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stay at home mum, like all that kind of stuff. So where do you think that kind of, you know, balances with what you're all saying versus men?
Well, I think the more masculine a man is, the more feminine the woman becomes. The more softer they'll become, the more attracted to you they'll become, the more respect they'll have for you, the more you do sort of psychological norms which they deem value, worthy, things like that. Whereas I don't think we expect our women to do all that stuff. It's not like a tick box. It's like, are you a good person? Are you gonna make me sort of like
Cool.
No, that should be the last thing on your mind. No. When you are entering a relationship and stuff like that, it should be like
First thing on my mind.
take steps away. It's like, is this person gonna elevate me?
Yeah.
Is she gonna
As a person.
Do
add
you
value
think that
to
comes
me?
with maturity though?
I think it does. I think it really does come with maturity, and I think a lot of lads are ultimately falling into the trap of attraction and then forgetting the rest.
Yeah.
And it's biting them on the arse later in life, because they'll get to a point where they'll try and, like, I don't know, go one way, they want to go this way, and they figure out that they've got nothing in common from like a core value perspective.
Yeah.
Like, they might not even discuss kids, and then 10 years in, he or she might go, well, I don't want kids. So we're fucking 10 years in now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just all been about shagging and about like getting fucking TikToks and Instagram and shit, and it's like, no, what you need to fucking set a foundation from the get-go. What do you want? Where do you want it to go? Are you the right person? And then build on that shit.
Yeah. I feel like when you're choosing a partner, like in my case, obviously you know Rebecca.
Yeah.
Hands down the best girl I've ever met in my entire life, not to be soppy about it, but she works for like BT, so she works in like the 3 grids, like she does manual labour as a girl.
Fucking mint that.
Looking at her, you would not expect it at all, would you?
I seen her in a grid the other week in Rockstone.
Yeah. Honestly, but she's like, you know, 5 foot nothing, brunette, like stunning girl, but she does that sort of work. And like, I remember when I met her and I was like talking to her, and it was like a breath of fresh air to actually talk to a girl who was like, genuinely had like aspirations and genuinely had like a core belief in herself of, this is who I am, and this is like what I believe in, what I don't believe in, what I want to achieve, and like that for me, like resonated in that so much.
That's attractive, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, because I feel like it's few and far between. Like, and the fact that it's so rare makes you want it so much more, because it's like I know that that's something that I won't be able to find again. So like I want to make the most of that.
Yeah.
And like now, you know, we've got an house together at a young age. Like we've got other stuff that we're doing together. We've got a massive plan for the future that we want to achieve. But that's because she, just as much as I want to become something and be someone, she's also the same. So then, through me choosing my partner off what you're saying, putting looks aside and everything else, but choosing it off personality and what they want out of life, we're both benefiting then.
Of course you are, yeah. That's what it's
like
all about.
you need that person who you lie in bed, because like you can go out and talk to the boys, of course you do, but then I go home and I have conversations with Rebecca, and the conversations are continued, and then they actually become proof then. Like, you know, proof in the pudding sort of thing, whereas I know I've had it in the past where I've been single and spoke to lads about something, gone home, and then I've just woke up the next morning and that's it, and like everything's been forgotten about, because you don't see the boys again for a certain amount of time.
I think that comes
stuff like
to
that.
like we'll talk about like the circle you keep yourself around, but it's the energy you give, and it's not just your mates in a circle, it's your partner as well.
Of course,
Like you two there, like you mentioned, got same aspirations, same goals, and if you're sharing that with someone and you've got something to work towards together, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? You know what I mean?
But I think that's where masculinity has been like misconstrued though, because you've got like obviously Andrew Tate who just runs around saying, oh, to be a man is to be this, and you need to like have this many girlfriends and don't let any girl hold you down and blah blah. And I think like it's strayed so far. That's like strayed so far from what the truth is, because in my opinion, to be a man is to hold down a family, provide for a family, have like a good family home, you know, good friendship and stuff like that, and to have one good girl is worth 1,000 girls who just out for just being out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like it genuinely is your decision to choose that. So I completely agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I love that. Some very good points.
There are. We're not even like started yet, technically. It's just the fucking.
I can't even answer that. You
debrief.
just fucking covered everything.
Mate, hey, that was unreal. Well done.
No,
You absolutely popped your pod B there.
That's what I'm bleeding everywhere.
It was worth it. We'll do it again.
No, but I was just going to say, off the back of... do you need that unlocking, sorry?
Yes, please, mate.
Off the back of what you were saying there, I fully agree in terms of a partner. Like, for me, physical attraction, and I'm not saying it's not for you, you're obviously a lot more like philosophical and shit.
Philosophical.
Philosophical, that's it. Whereas for me, physical attraction is like a really important thing. Like, to kind of get with someone, I have to be physically attracted to them first. But then, like you said, that whole aspiration and values thing is just as important. But I have to be physically attracted.
Are they like parallel in your head? Whereas some people stack them and they like parallel.
They're not. It's weird. Like, they're not parallel. But for me to be interested in someone romantically, I have to be attracted to them. They have to be.
I think everyone's like that. I think
Yeah.
I think you can be attracted to personality, but you're not going to go over and start getting to know him if you're not attracted to him.
Initially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean?
I have found that in the past, like in certain situations, someone might not be all the time, but when you get to know them and they're a fucking buzz and they're funny and they're positive, they become more attractive sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It works vice versa as well. You know, we've heard the term like if you're funny, it like elevates your attractiveness by like if you go from like a 5 to a 7. If you're funny.
Get it every week, mate.
Yeah. But it is, but personality is just as big. Like you can look fucking 10 out of 10, but you could have the personality of a chocolate teapot.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna go against you. It's like it's great to look at, but open his mouth, it's fucking dumber than a bag of rocks.
Yeah.
I think to be like charismatic is massive in terms of like, especially a woman finding a man attractive.
Yeah.
To talking to a charismatic man who, like you said, like might not be the best looking, but it's just so funny off the bat, like bang bang bang. The energy levels are like, they love it. Do you know what I mean? That's what they want. That like buzzer, that buzzer thing. So if you got someone who's just dead funny, I feel like it massively plays.
I think if girls put like a top 10 of attractiveness, I'm not saying all girls, by the way. I'm not generalising.
No, we're not pigeonholing.
Yeah. I just think.
It's just off your perspective, isn't it?
Yeah, like if they put a top 10 of attractive features in a bloke, I think that would be in like the top 3, definitely. Being funny, being charismatic, maybe confidence. You know, they all fall.
The classic cliche is tall, dark, handsome, innit? What a lot of them say.
Yeah.
But then, I listened to a pod a while ago, I can't remember what it was, and they were saying that what women look for is, I can't remember what it was, I think one of them was like security, one of them was like, I can't remember what it was, I told you though, didn't I? It was like 3 A's or 3 something like that.
What the
I think
adoration.
Admirable,
Admirable.
and then something else. Can't remember what it was.
Can't remember what it was.
Attitude.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's what you want though in a relationship. Like you want that, you know. It's hard to explain, innit? I always say like when I eventually get into another relationship, like I want to feel like exactly what you said then about your partner Rebecca.
Yeah.
I want to feel fucking, I don't know, like that person's got my back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I've never proper had that.
Yeah.
And it's quite sad because I've had quite a few relationships as well. You just want to feel like
Safe.
Safe, like, but they've got your back no matter what.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's that whole nurturing vibe that men will never admit it, but they want it. Like if a female's nurturing, or you're interested, not like mummy issues or anything like that, but if they're like caring and they nurture you when like you're upset, and they know exactly what to say to you when you're feeling down, when you're at your worst, they know how to prop you back up. Whereas a lot of men, when they do show, I'm down, I'm suffering, you get fucking kicked to the curb or told to fucking man up.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how am I expected to give you this secure, safe environment and build you up when you're down? Yet when I do it, I get kicked to the fucking curb. It's like, where's our like balanced dynamic when it comes to, I look after you, of course, because I love you, I adore you, I cherish you. And then when I need it, it's almost like it's like a forced thing.
Yeah.
Or they just straight up don't know how to fucking do it. Then they just, they lose respect for you then because they don't know how to build you back up.
Yeah, 100%. No.
I don't want to suck his dick too much, but like seeing him,
Please do.
seeing him with Rebecca, like I've known Rebecca a long time.
Yeah.
She's sound, and I know this is pointless because you don't know her, so it's like just empty talk. But what he has with Rebecca is everything I would want. As someone who doesn't have anyone yet, it's everything you could want and more. Do you know what I mean? You've got all the boxes are ticked.
That's
And
exactly what you want.
it's obviously worked out to put a fucking house together.
Yeah. But I feel like in your case where you're saying that you've had multiple relationships and like you're still waiting on that one, every relationship is going to have taught you something about yourself.
Oh, definitely.
So that when you find that one, then you are the complete package, and you know that. Because like by now you must obviously have an idea of what you actually like. You're already saying it now that what you do want in someone. So you're not going to waste your time on someone that isn't that from the get-go, if you know what I mean.
100%, and I say that all the time to you, don't I? So I've had like 2 quite long relationships, and like the first one was really long, and it ended like pretty toxic. So then I jumped out of that relationship, got into another one, with coming out of a toxic one and then going straight into one. Like I was ignoring a lot of the red flags, because I was like, oh, this is nothing compared to my previous relationship and shit like that. Whereas now I say to you all the time, like if I go to get in a relationship now, because I've been on a few dates and that, and it's just not interesting me. Do you know what I mean? It's weird.
That's it, isn't it?
I'm just not,
It is weird, like dating though, isn't it?
yeah, like I'm just not arsed. Like I'll go on dates and then like in the moment when you're having a bev and that, it's all mint and you're having a buzz, and then the next day I just think, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know whether it's just with men, like you just want to fucking rail someone. I don't know.
It's that caveman, isn't it? It's that caveman.
I just know I'm not ready for anything like that. But when it comes to it, back to what you were saying before about, that whole being seen shit and stuff like that. I was talking to you before about, have any of you seen the film Good Will Hunting? Matt Damon.
Good Will Hunting.
I think I have.
Robin Williams
What is it about
is a genius.
that? Yeah, is it like a maths?
Yeah,
but he's a janitor, but he's like super intelligent.
Yeah. I've not seen the film, but I've seen it online.
Is it where he counts the beads?
I don't think so, no.
Rain Man.
He solves it.
That's Rain Man, yeah.
That is Rain Man. That's the off you fucking lemon.
But in that film, he does therapy, and he's basically fucking troubled AF, and he ends up doing therapy. And no one can get through to him. He has loads of different therapists, and in the end, this therapist, who is Robin Williams in it, he just says to him, that looks at him, and he's like, it's okay, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And it's like an iconic scene,
He keeps repeating it though.
and then he just fucking breaks down and cries, and he just fucking holds him. And I'm just like, I love someone like that, because like in the past when I've gone through horrible shit, and I've been going through low points and spiraling or whatever, and you just feel, I don't know, like being a bit judged and just grim. You just want someone to grab you and be like, it's fine.
Yeah, you do.
Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah,
Go
100%.
through your
I get
shit.
what you mean.
Got
But I feel like, from my personal experiences, I mean, like, the beauty that I found from it was that I found myself to be the person that says it's okay.
Yeah.
Like I got to a point where it was like, nobody is going to come and grab you out of this. Like, there's a point now where you need to be the one who does it. And like, that from me having that mindset and switch, now obviously you know what I'm like all the time, but that is my mind towards everything that goes on now. And like, it's painful to get there. And that's why I can't look at the past in any negative way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's who I am now. That's why I'm sat here on this set. That's why everything that I am, that's why I'm with Rebecca. Archie's like one of my closest mates, you know what I mean? That's like, you can't, I just feel like I can't look back at it and be angry at it or upset about it. I can only look back and actually be grateful and say, well, this is me and I love who I am now. Like, you're probably doing, look what you're doing on your podcast and stuff. Without all your troubles, you won't. You won't be sat here, we won't be networking.
Yeah. It's like the eagle thing.
Networking. Got to be on LinkedIn after this.
I've told you this story about, because Kay told it me, do you remember about the eagle? I'll let you say it because...
oh yeah. Yeah. You know what, right? This story, I might even put a down on it, but I don't even know if it is true, because you might know about it. But
even if it's not, it's a good...
Yeah, it's like a I don't even know.
Philosophical.
Yeah, like way of thinking about it, but it was something about a golden eagle, and it was like, when an eagle gets to a certain age, its beak like begins to like just get old and hanging and just like basically just start.
That's a technical term.
His beak just gets old and angry.
Yeah. You know what David Attenborough said?
I am doing that, bro.
It's old.
But yeah, and obviously it's just at this point where it's like, yeah, I'm too ugly to be outside. So it just basically flies off to like wherever, the mountain, and it basically just smashes its own beak off. Like, and puts itself through.
Sounds like what I did last night in bed. He smashed my beak off.
You got problems. We're rumbling. But yeah, and it's basically just saying that it like knocks it off, and then it gets to a point where obviously it's in isolation for so long and it's gone through that pain and it's done that to itself, and then it grows a new beak, obviously a beautiful beak, yellow, strong, I don't know what the beak looks like, and then it comes back down and it's just nailing every single bit of prey that you can see, because it's just like, I'm back up in there. Do you know what I mean? And like, I remember saying it to you and I was just like, but obviously the deeper meaning behind it, whether it's true or not, is to like, when you're going through these times of struggle, you know, there's a certain point where you have to isolate yourself and go away and strip yourself down and be like, this is who I am. But then you will always, it's like a catapult, isn't it? Yeah. The further you go down the ride, you're going to come back up. Yeah. Unfortunately, life works. The higher you go up, the further you're going to come back down. That's just life.
It is. I think the moral is, the more you bash your beat, you'll be alright.
It's a good metaphor. It's a good metaphor.
Yeah,
it's like that whole like you smash yourself to pieces to build yourself back up piece by piece. Yeah. And each piece is going to be like come back stronger and more aligned and all that stuff. So that's a really cool little tidbit. That.
Well, let's find out whether there's any proof in that.
Yeah. Even if it's not, I think it's a really.
If I ever see an eagle, let's smash it.
Just ram it in the
I'll just say to him.
You've been nailing prey, you like?
No, not yet. He's been keep growing back yet. He used to back in the day.
I think it's more impressive that they can smash the beaks off and they can grow back. I just thought it'd be.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe the story.
Yeah, they're not lizards, are they? Like
they just go to the fancy dress shop and get one of them fucking glasses and a big fucking nose and moustache.
It's cold. Flying out with cold.
Yeah. Fucking flapping all over its eyes.
Oh, dude.
eating its prey, moving the mask and like fucking hanging beak. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, hanging beak.
Right, should we actually ask a fucking question then now, eh?
Yeah.
We did. I feel like we did ask a question.
It don't matter, it's been fucking mega so far. Right, okie doke. Oh, here's a good one. How important do you think emotional intelligence is in developing a strong mindset?
Oh, you take the stage. When it comes to mindset, he's like my mentor.
Yeah, well, he's fucking spirit guide.
Yeah.
Well, this is that. Like,
I'm his eagle.
Yeah, he's Eddie.
He is. The amount of times we send each other like quotes and shit on Instagram.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
That would be.
But that's what you need. you need to have that one person that's an outlet that you can correspond to with stuff about what we're interested in, isn't it?
Emotional intelligence is one of them things. It's like you only hear of it in relationships, don't you? Really.
What would you?
Not emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
But it's a life skill, isn't it?
What would you define it as emotional intelligence? What do you?
How would you define emotional intelligence? I think it's how sort of like aware you are of how someone else could be feeling without them talking.
Yeah.
Or how your actions might impact another person without you first doing the act.
Yeah.
It's that pause of like, I'm gonna go do that. Oh wait, that might make him feel a type of way. Or
awareness.
It's just it's because it can become a really hard thing to navigate if you're too emotionally aware and you always question your actions before doing them because you don't want to upset anyone else and all that shit. I think it's just more. I think it's just like a heightened version of empathy,
right?
And how your actions are going to impact everyone around you. And if it's like green light, then go for it. And I think there's a level of like anticipation towards it as well.
Yeah.
Like how someone might be feeling. Like I don't know, one of your mates might have like lost a grandma or something like 2 weeks ago. Like better send him a message, make sure that's you being aware of someone else's state and being proactive about it. I think it's just a proactive approach about how you live your life.
Yeah. I think, intelligence is massive on the end of the, like, emotional intelligence is massive because I think to actually be that, you actually have to be intelligent. Because it's like, I've only just met, like, you two today, really. And it's like, I can already sign and know what vibe you're on and what you're going to enjoy talking about, what you're not going to enjoy, what stuff you want to hear, what stuff you don't want to hear, which probably I don't know whether you like me or not, but that makes you a likeable person. Because if you're offering yourself out emotionally to people, then they will resonate with you and, obviously, basically be grateful for it, that you obviously are looking out for them and stuff like that. But it's intelligent because obviously that way you're keeping so many people happy at once. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just focusing on yourself and just being like, oh, well, I'm happy, so I'm not bothered. But then you realise, well, actually, I need so many people around me to count on my happiness as well. Yeah. Like you obviously send me all them quotes all the time. Yeah. That helps me massively. But me and Archie talk about that stuff all the time, so that's why.
Yeah, I think as well there has to be a level, a degree of selfishness with emotional intelligence because if you're giving off energy to everyone else and you're running on empty, you have to be consciously aware when to take a step back and do a bit of like have some me time, downtime, be a bit selfish, recharge your battery, and then hopefully the energy that you're giving out to your friends, your family, whoever you're in a relationship with, it comes back to you as well. It's not just like people can depend on that one person to give and give and give and give, and then that person is ultimately probably a people pleaser through childhood. So if they know that they're making people happy, they're going to continue to do it because that positively reinforces their sort of inner child. Whereas a lot of the times people don't check on that person because they're like, oh, it's fucking always sounding. And it's like, but he probably isn't, or she probably isn't. They just probably love the fact that they can make other people happy. Whereas when they go home, probably the saddest person in the room. When they're out, they know that they're that sort of like the character that they portray is like, go and speak to fucking Kade. He'll if you're feeling down, go speak to Kade, and you'll G him up, and then they walk away, and you're like that. Do you know what I mean?
That is true, mate. There's been many instances in the past where it's been like that as well, and I feel like a big thing for us and like maybe lads and girls even in some cases, what we're going through is like when you're out with the lads and you're like at a party and stuff, then obviously it's getting late, and in your head you kind of like, oh, I just want to go home now, but everyone's like, nah, stay out, and you're like, all right, I'll stay, and then you feel good because everyone's like, oh yeah, staying out, blah blah blah, but you know that in yourself you don't really want to be there at that point. And there's been so many instances, but you've had them as well, where it's like, I should have gone home so long ago, and then you get home and you're like, why did I stay for that long? I really didn't want to do it. But I'm not like that at all now. Like,
I feel like that is emotional intelligence.
To
a point though.
Yeah, definitely.
The fact you're getting to that stage.
Yeah. Like now I'm just like, I don't care. I want to go home. I'm going to go home. And like, actually the benefit of that is like, people then, absence makes the heart grow fonder, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? So like when that time is that where you are actually wanting to stay out and you do actually feel like doing it, the night's 10 times better because everyone's like, oh yes, this is sick, and you actually enjoy it then as well.
Yeah.
And you have better conversations and better time and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and going back to the point about you making a minute ago, it's important to have like, he's checked up on me before, and you know when I've been through some shit, I've checked up on him when it works both ways. It's something that you should take with you through your whole life or that. Like I'm the sort of person that if you tell me you've got something going on for the next week, I'll probably message you every couple of days, just checking in. I feel like that's normal to me for some reason. Like that's, I don't know whether it goes down to your upbringing or I don't know what it is, but
Emotional intelligence, lad.
that is what it is. But it's an important trait to have, definitely.
Yeah. It is, but I don't think you can sit down and read a book on how to become emotionally intelligent.
no.
There's no.
I feel like the people who've been through shit though.
There's no step-by-step guide. If you aren't, then it's like one of them. Like if you're good at football as a kid at 5, 6, he's like, oh, he's going to be good in.
Yeah.
You just have that natural talent.
Yeah.
I think this works the same. Like if you go through life and you got a fucking silver spoon up your ass, you're not going to inherit skills and be aware of how others feel and anticipate things. And so I think it's dead environmental from when you're a kid. Because if you're in like a bit of a hostile environment as a child, you're picking up on certain signs like, oh, my dad's just fucking locked the remote, he's getting angry.
Yeah.
Like, I best not make a fucking noise because then they'll come at me.
Yeah.
It's hypervigilance from that kid that grows up and never knows how to stop being hypervigilant.
Yeah.
In some cases, not all cases obviously,
Yeah.
but I don't think people can learn how to do it. But you only learn from it by going through stuff. Figuring out why it happened, why you behave a certain way, and then what you not because I don't think you need to correct emotional intelligence. I mean, it's an unbelievable thing to have, but if you don't have it, then you need to fucking have some shit happen to you.
It's like you were saying before, like you don't know. I think this is quite a cliche quote, but you don't know who your real friends are till you're there.
Shit is the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that is, it's so true, isn't it? And obviously we've got a few quotes to give you in a bit, but
Oh yeah, I've got some as well.
have you?
Yeah, love a good quote.
I do.
Yeah, there is no better than cool.
Live, laugh, love.
He'll find new tattoos after today.
I like a dragon scroll.
In that quote that you just said though, then even though it is like you said a bit of a, like a quite a known one, it is one of the most true though.
It is, yeah.
When shit does hit the fan, because we've said this loads, and it's been mint just sitting here listening to you two talk about sending each other, uplifting stuff and that, because it reminds me a lot of us.
It does.
We do that.
We do that all the time.
We literally send each other shit all the time on Instagram or, like just whatever, like we voice note each other daily as well.
Daily, yeah.
And I'll
You
say
gonna
I actually
It's happened before.
I sent him a voice note on yesterday, and totally out of nowhere, I started crying on the voice note, didn't I?
You did.
Not like going like that. I just, like when your eyes well up and like you got a ball in front. I was like, I went just 1 minute. Paused for like about 10 seconds. I was like talking and I went, right, it's 1 minute. Because I was gonna go again, and all I was doing was talking about my daughter and how much I fucking love her, and that was it.
That's sick.
And then like I was like, right. And then I said after it, I was like, if you can't fucking cry in a voice note to me on a Thursday morning, when the fuck can you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But I was meant though, I started the voice note, not even planning to speak like that. I started off as like, morning mate, fucking like Steve House and the into YouTube box. Morning mate, you okay? That was it. And then by the end of it, I was like, fucking it's gone.
That's just raw friendship though, like, isn't it?
No, it
You know what I mean? You can't just do that. Like, I don't even think I'd give a shit about crying too, just because I just don't think you'd resonate it in the fact that, wow, you're weak. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not how you'd resonate it. It's more like, do you know how strong you are to actually break down to, you know what I mean, to a mate who was a boy, like, because obviously, like you said, the stigma's just like, as a man to be weak, it's like, well, what's wrong with you? But there's a point to where weakness has to stop though.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that.
Couldn't be voice talking him every day, crying.
Nah.
It's a problem. Then.
There'll be a problem.
But again, it ties in with being masculine though. I think being masculine, like I said, you have to have, like, it's not just like all guns blazing, walking out, I'm untouchable. You have to have that emotional intelligence to be like, actually, no, there is that side of me that's a little, like, drawn back, and, you know, I am a little bit emotional and stuff like that. That's like, so that benefits my relationship with my missus, because obviously women are prone to be more emotional than men. And I can't just be like consistently like, no, get over it, no, do this, no, do that, no, do this. Like, you can't cry about it. You have to let out a cry. It actually feels good to cry now and then. It genuinely does. Like, because I feel like for lads like us that have got so much ambition, like just a fire that you just cannot put out, just burning away at you, and no like real direction to put it out there. When you do have a cry, it's like you're just letting out so much.
Yeah,
it's
a release.
Yeah, you're letting out so much pent up stuff, and like after it, I'm like, it's like you just had a wank and come. You're like, you'll be like, everything's bright, and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Would you have? This is a random question on the back of that. But would you have a cry in the car song? If you could pick one? What would it be?
I've had one, mate. What did I have?
I've had one out of 10.
Yeah, no, I've had one. What did I have? I had
50 Cent Many Men.
Yeah. I was walking on to fucking UFC fight. Nah, you know what? It caught me off guard. I was just driving there late at night somewhere. I think it was on call out at work, and I was like, Eminem came on, and it was the song where the woman's pregnant.
Oh,
Stan.
Is it Stan?
Mockingbird's, that's
No, Mockingbird's like that one.
Could be one of them too.
That's
Stan.
Stan.
Yeah, Stan.
And it was like, it was mad, like it was just, it just came on and it just like blindsided me. And I got into it, but I didn't get emotional because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad. I got emotional because I was like, this is it, you know, like this is happening. Everything was just hitting right. The lights were a nice colour because it was dark and they were bright. Like I was driving round, everything was dead relaxed, and I was like, I don't know, I just thought in my head, like I'm so proud of where I've actually brought myself from to be now. And it got me, and I was like, yeah, we're going for this.
Yeah.
Just let it out. Blasting the song, singing it. Like, I actually don't care to admit it. Like it just felt good. And honestly, like, yeah.
It's a deep song.
It's mental, that song. When you listen to it, because he's almost like writing back and forth, but singing it at the same time, innit?
Yeah.
And when you watch videos like that, I've listened to it before, exactly how you said then, where I've had songs on and it's just background music, and then that's come on and it's grabbed me. Literally by the balls, and I'm like.
Songs like that though, where I don't know about you, but when I listen to that song in particular, I'm thinking of all of that like a film in my head.
Yeah.
You think of the woman.
Yeah.
You think of the bridge.
That's so interesting because there must be something about that video that just like.
Well, I've not even seen the video, but I'm not.
Have you not?
So you know what you're.
I'm just imagining like what the
situation you can visualise.
Oh, right, through the story. Oh, I was gonna say
because the words.
Yeah, because the actual video is like, I remember watching the video and there's just something about it.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's
dark.
It is quite dark actually, and I feel like obviously we've heard it at a young age. So watching something like that is gonna stick in your head.
Yeah.
But yeah, you forget how good he actually is, Eminem. I genuinely did until that song, and then now all my playlist is just bare Eminem songs. Because his new stuff is like modern day. Modern day music is rubbish in my opinion, like the rap and stuff like that. Like I just think it's all the same.
Yeah.
So you forget how good he actually is.
Mine would be that. Do you know All of Me by John Legend?
Oh,
yeah.
What a tune.
I made when I was a kid. I had a massive red iPad. Before like disabilities and that, I had an iPad because I wanted one. Anyway,
massive red iPad.
Like, kids have
disabilities?
got something wrong with me. I have like massive fucking things. I know.
So anyone with an iPad's got something wrong with him?
Yeah, like someone's got earache. They've got a fucking airplane simulator. Like, what are you doing? It's fucking cowbell. Anyway, I made this collage with my dad. He weren't ill or out. Like my dad's fine. I made this collage of him and I gave it him and I said like watch it, and it was just pictures of him.
Oh.
But that was the song that was behind it. And
No way.
My dad was like fucking taken back by it. So every time I hear that, I think like it's not even a deep thing now, but it's just think at the time I think I was like 10, 11 to do that and just go right, I want to see my dad. You know what I mean? nice.
So cute.
Yeah.
It is.
So I cry in a happy, you know.
I bet your dad cried
Yeah.
when he put you to bed that night. I bet he cried about that. Because
Yeah.
that had been so heartwarming for a dad to feel like that. That was you telling him, Dad, you're doing a good job. I fucking love you.
Yeah.
But you said it as a 10-year-old. I go, and I've just made that for you. You said
Probably rang your dad and went, I'm fucking smashing it. Fucking gets in.
Arch coming over with big red eyes.
Stop throwing his toys down the stairs. He might need you one too later.
Fucking hell.
You got to grind the castle.
I've got loads, man. But probably the one that gets me the most is a bit weird one actually. It's a rock song. It's Van Halen. Dreams.
I'm not heard it.
Oh,
I remember Van Halen now, they're pretty heavy.
No, it's not that one.
Oh.
They're pretty gothic, them.
Yeah, mate, they're pretty dark. But it was a song that was played at the end. At the end. Of,
You know, we're sobbing, he's crying. He's like scratching his face.
yeah, I'm thinking about standing the bridge and I'm going to drive it over. But yeah, it was the song that was played in the end credits in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie in '95.
Right.
And it reminds me a lot of my mum. And when that song comes on, I ever hear it, stuff like that, it's like a time machine.
Yeah.
Takes me back to a fucking 6-year-old kid watching those end credits, stuff like that. Mum and dad sat behind me. And it just fills me with like, I don't know, a bittersweet feeling.
Takes you back.
Yeah, it's really, but it's a proper upbeat. Like you could come in as two UFC fighters with that song easy, and you fucking smoke anyone.
Yeah.
For me, it proper fucking hits me. I feel my diaphragm going like that.
See, and interesting that like yours was, you got emotional because of how it made you feel in the moment, and you have these ones that take you back to a certain fucking
point in time.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Music's
But
powerful.
obviously, you're a musician. Like, music is massively proven to show. Like, it can genuinely will dictate your mood, won't it? Based on what you're watching. Because obviously, I believe that. Obviously, you know, if you're affirming something or you're manifesting something, it works on frequencies. And music. Have you ever had it where you like scrolling TikTok, and then there'll be like a frequency, and it's just like a high pitched noise.
Yeah.
And it'll say like this noise is proven to just blank your brain out, and I'll watch it, and genuinely I can't.
Really?
Like, I cannot manufacture a thought. It's like completely blanks my brain out.
They have one to like cure anxiety and shit.
Yeah.
Which I've done, and
Crazy.
just have it on and close your eyes, and it really helps.
But like
Weird.
one thing for me, like when I was in my like, rough times and stuff that I did, and that I still do to this day now, is every single morning when I get up, music on straight away, upbeat song, just get me going. Do you know what I mean? Like straight away, and that made such a massive difference to my day. Like for anyone who feels like they're just going through the same stuff at the minute, just honestly just wake up and just get a song on that just gets you going, and just I don't know, it is weird. Like I don't know whether there is a science behind it, isn't there?
There will be, yeah.
Obviously, music can dictate your mood.
It's like when I was really like when I was suffering with depression, and that I spoke about it on the last one, but I know it's
It's in the archives.
It's in the archives.
for now, yeah. But when I was really, you know, rock bottom, I was not helping myself, and I was doing away from like drinking loads and like just doing stuff that didn't help. I was listening to sad songs all the time because that's how I felt. But then it was making me feel even worse.
Yeah.
And I was watching sad things, and I was surrounding myself with sadness.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I sad? Well, probably because you surround yourself with it. It's the same. Goes back to the energy you give and the circle you keep yourself around. It's gonna fucking rub off on you.
Of course it does.
So as soon as that was like when I started turning my life around. That was especially one of the things that, you know, it sounds so simple, but I just started playing happier fucking music, like you say, more upbeat stuff. But what's yours anyway?
I was just going to say then as a joke, like, yeah, nice one for asking me my grand
See, I'm fucking experiencing these pods, so you've got to cover everyone.
You know, one actually come on today in the car, and I didn't cry, but is have you heard Rihanna Stay?
Oh, what a fucking tune.
That one's wild.
Yeah. You seen the video of Ronaldo singing that?
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
That one, but no, but my fucking all-time one was probably during a period of time. It used to get me every single time. Do you know Scissor?
Yeah.
What's it called now? Lose. What was I can lose?
Yeah.
Oh, Snooze. Sorry, not
Yeah.
Lose. Snooze. She did an a cappella version with Bieber.
Oh, what a song.
Is it better than Stay?
What, Bieber Stay or
Yeah.
Rihanna Stay?
The
Kid
Bieber
Laroi.
version. You know when he's got that glass of wine, remember?
Oh yeah, I can't remember the fucking words.
Yeah.
I think snooze is better than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've only heard that like briefly on the radio. That's how I knew what
Snooze.
you're going about. Then.
Is that aimed to be sad song? Because is Scissor like?
Yeah.
Is that that's like a genre.
Loads of girls sing that song.
Yeah. It's,
Like singing
I
about
don't think
that.
I don't think I've heard it. I'm just like.
it's like I can't snooze and miss the moment. It's like the hook of it, but
No,
yeah, it's weird with Scissor because like I've always loved Scissor like for years because she was way back like did loads of like collabs with Kendrick and stuff like that, which was a bit more like underground. And then I'd say like in the last 2-3 years she went a bit more mainstream.
Yeah.
And she headlined Glasgow, didn't she? Last year, I think.
Is it this year or last year?
Maybe this year or maybe last year. Can't remember. But she headlined it and like everyone was booted off, like being like, "Why is she fucking headlining?
Yeah.
Really?
She's not that big." And to be fair, I think quite a lot of trolls did her over and she like took pictures and saying like, "Ah, it's fucking dead" and stuff like that.
No way.
And then she like tweeted out and was like, "It definitely weren't dead." Do you know what I mean? But you usually have like a fucking massive person, don't you? I think not a lot of people really know Scissor.
It's the way music's going, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, it got done a bit dirty, which was a bit
Glasgow.
Have you ever seen Jay-Z do Glasgow? When he comes
Nah.
out just singing Wonderwall.
Mate, it's one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I knew you'd say that.
Cheesy.
Yeah.
It's
He tries singing Wonderwall.
Is it
it's-
hanging?
Do you know why he
mate.
does it though? Are you missing the backstory?
That's just woke nonsense.
He's missing the backstory. He thinks he just come out singing it. Don't you?
I don't
I've got
know.
no, I've got no clue. Kate's got no clue.
Did he beat him?
Fill us in.
Did he beat him to an award or something
No.
like
So I'm going to educate you now, and now you're going to like it when I tell you.
that? Go on.
Look at him getting defensive.
He's ready to scrap that.
I'm fucking not!
So, when Jay-Z got announced to headline it, I think this might be like 10, 15 years ago or something, quite a while ago, he got announced to headline Glasgow, and like Oasis or the Gallagher brothers, not sure which one it was, probably Noel, he did an interview saying like, "Oh, these people shouldn't be, not these people," like rappers.
We've got them on
Rappers and like, "Oh, that shouldn't be doing Glasgow, it's more rock."
Stop the bolts, all that, yeah.
And he was like proper going in on it and being proper going in on it and being like, "Nah, they shouldn't be fucking doing Glasgow, this, that and the other." And then Jay-Z walks out when he's like headlining, and he walks out with the guitar, doing Wonderwall.
Has he got a bucket out?
No.
Oh,
This is like,
way.
Lewis Capaldi did the same thing.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No Gallagher slagged him off and he come out with it.
Yeah.
Who's this
He
Capaldi
walks out
fan?
though with the guitar singing Wonderwall, and imagine Jay-Z singing that's mental. And then on
It
the
was
video,
shocking.
they're
I
big in
need
the
to see
background.
this.
They've got the footage of Noel like fucking going, "Oh, I shouldn't be fucking being able to headline, it's for fucking rock stars and all stuff like that."
See, but I'm not having it that Jay-Z's come up with that though.
No, it's
There's no way.
Yeah.
but it's fucking sick. I
Got to
got
show us after.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to see that. I just want to hear him.
Raging in
trying
that
to see
No,
it.
it's just awful. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he's taking the piss in, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Should we play the truth game?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What minute are we on?
Nearly 50.
Can I piss?
Yeah.
We'll stop for
We'll take a short commercial break.
Yeah, we can. I can cut it.
Roll the sponsor. It's Tiny Rabbit.
Rebel.
Tiny
Rebel.
Rebel.
I'm fucking dying for a piss.
I need a piss as well.
Alright, okay, yeah, let's have a short break.
Yeah,
We'll
so
play the truth game.
Shall I go and cross off?
It's going really well.
Let's keep that in.
Let's go with that.
It's
We'll flip that.
Right, go on, man. Because how you burning till I see that.
I want to get off for a pint, that's why I want to fucking crack on. Right, so we're going to do some quotes and have a 5-second little stint of what you take from it. And then we'll move on and play a quick game. So the first quote is,
Who's going first?
what? Reacting to it.
We go around the clock.
Did you want to start with Kade and then
Yeah,
go
yeah.
that way?
What's wrong?
Right. So the real strength of a man lies in his vulnerability. It's the willingness to show your cracks that makes you unbreakable. What do you think? 5 seconds.
Completely agree with it. Yeah. Obviously, I agree with it. It's necessary to be like that, but only to a certain point.
Nice. Arch.
Yeah, I can only reiterate what kids.
Fucking Michael.
No, yeah.
Yeah, words were spoken. I agree with those words.
Right, it comes from your eyeball.
What
When I was a kid, I was mental. I used to throw an apple in the bin. And I just used to throw it across the living room. That's what he said on the podcast. It goes back to what you and Kade and Jay, everyone said before. You know, showing that vulnerability, but to a point, is key in relationships and in life.
James.
Yeah, I agree. What everyone said.
All right.
I genuinely, but I genuinely feel like that quote would.
We've been touching it a lot, right? Yeah. Right. Second quote is: success doesn't come from things you do once in a while. It comes from the things you do every single day.
Yeah, I think success is built in the dark. Yeah, you've got to.
Oh shit! I'm just reading my tattoo eyes.
Oh damn!
No, it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You've got to build in the dark and then just let everyone see what you've done.
You're fucking smashing that beak against the wall.
We don't want to know about your big smashing, buddy.
I agree with that. 100%. Like, there's loads of people that say really good quote. Michael Leary actually says it. J. Cole says it a lot. Like, success isn't something that's built in a day or a week or a month. It's like 15 years in the making sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people think you just have overnight success.
Can I just ask quickly, like, touch on what you're saying there? Do you know how do you feel about actually saying out loud what you're gonna do to people? Do you think that you should like have it as an internal thing where you're like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it on my own, like that quote, and it's like I'm gonna build it in the dark, or do you think that your word should be bond and by saying it?
That's a really good point.
You do it because I'm kind of torn, mate.
Yeah.
Because like, a lot of the time I've noticed that I have said that I'm gonna do this, and then I don't do it, and then in my head I'm like.
Do you feel like if you tell people you're gonna do it, that it motivates you more to do it?
It does. Yeah. It does. But then if I don't do it, I've made myself that person that looks at me and thinks he's someone who don't follow through on his word.
Yeah.
That's what I started to notice, and I'm like, but then if I don't say it. It's got no meaning.
Yeah,
whereas if you do say it,
value.
your word has to be bond, doesn't it? Like if I say, like now I'm trying to get it to a point where if I say I'm going to do something, I will do it, and then my mind will resonate that when I say I'm going to do something, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's the opposite of that as being like never let them know your next move.
Yeah, I know.
Just fucking work in the shadows, mate. Don't tell people what you're doing because that might hinder it. They might be like, well, he's doing it. I want to fucking do it, and it's like. I personally would not say it. I don't let anyone sort of know my shit until it's like, oh, what do you mean you did that? Yeah, did it.
Yeah.
It's like a quiet, calm, did it.
Yeah.
Instead of portraying it, and it's like you're relying on pride then to succeed rather than the actual wanting to do the thing. You're doing it so you can prove your mates wrong, and that's the wrong way to go about it.
And then there's probably more pressure as well, isn't there?
Of course there is.
Because when if I said it to you three would then be waiting for me to come through on that. Yeah. So
I like to think of myself now as my mind as a being. So if a being or a being? A being.
What is it?
It's a being.
A being. So if I say to you, let's go on a walk in the morning, and I don't pull through on that, I've let you down. Whereas if I say to myself tonight, let's go on a walk in the morning, and I don't, I've let myself down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if I don't do it, I feel like I'm letting someone down. It's a weird way of thinking, but it's if you have that responsibility and that accountability, then you're gonna pull through. And that quote, it relates back to the fix and growth mindset. It does. If you've got a fixed mindset and you don't think that learning and you can achieve stuff through, what's the word? When you do something over and over.
Habitual repetition.
No, consistent. That's the word I'm looking for.
That's not what I said, but
No, right. If you do something consistently, it can only and it's things like exercise, using therapy, using mindfulness. It's only going to be good for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It comes with consistency and discipline.
Anything to add, Jay?
I love that one. I just said that.
That was meant that.
What's your opinion on it?
I said mine, didn't I? About success, not portraying it, never let her know your next move and all that shit.
Yeah. Short but sweet.
Just kind of jumped on what Kade said and.
Well, I jumped at it, and then he asked to the group, what do you think? And I gave you my opinion.
Yeah.
What are you coming at? Right, last one now. and it's from fucking Nelson Mandela. I never lose.
Wait, do it in the accent.
No. I've already got one cancellation in this one. The Jay-Z bit.
I really want.
He shouldn't be making quotes, them lot. They shouldn't be making quotes. Only joking, guys. Having a bit of comedic value there.
Okay.
Cool.
I never lose. I either win or I learn.
Yeah.
Was it?
I had that written down.
Yeah, actually did.
Yeah.
Showed me on the notepad. I think I said one similar to that on the way up, and then I actually did think about it on the way in. I was thinking, well, I've been thinking about it for a bit, but I feel like there's a lesson in everything, but there's not a student in everyone, though, is there?
Oh,
So, like, everything.
What's the
I knew the minute I thought I like that.
Oh, that's fucking mint, that.
Love that.
But it's
Not
true.
a student in everyone.
I take from that like what you just said then. This is like getting 4D chess shit. This. So that quote, like about you either win or
Learn.
That resonates massively with me because I massively believe that failure is important to everyone.
Yeah.
So you can learn to bounce back. But then what you just said, I took from that not everyone has that resilience because, like you said, not everyone has that student in them.
Yeah.
I feel like us four here have that student in us where we'd be like, right, I fucked up there. This is how I can correct it. Next time I'm going to do it differently. But then, like we were saying before about people with silver spoons up their ass, they'll just be like, mummy. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to bounce back, and they don't have that student in them to want to learn.
Yeah.
So
because I think like I've like thoroughly built into my mind now that action, it will always, no matter what, equal some sort of reward. And like, I feel like life is so, you have to act. You can't like just sit here and say like, I'm going to do this and then just not do it. Like, do it, fail, learn, win. Because like, obviously, for you two doing the podcast, right, in your situation, you've done it, you've started it. How long have you been doing it for?
2 years.
Maybe 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. Me and how long have we been talking about doing like podcasts and stuff for?
Probably about that long.
2-3 years.
Yeah.
You've done it, failed, learned, come back, and now you're at the level that you're at, still getting stronger. We've not even started yet. Yeah. What's the point on having the idea if you're not
Do you
going
know
to?
what they say the best time to start is?
Second best time to start.
Yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
Don't matter if you wanted to do it 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's fact, isn't it?
Start it tomorrow.
It's fact. There's no better feeling.
This
than
might be
moving.
used as a book now to fuck off
True,
with
it
it.
might do.
We
You've got no one better than two people that have done it for 2 years,
Done
and
it,
done
yeah.
mistakes and bought kit and done put episodes and recorded shit,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the audio's been fucked.
Yeah.
He's fucking uploaded shite stuff, and I've had to fucking smack his ass and that. Do you know what I mean?
That's why I upload the shite stuff.
But it's facts with it. But then that's where you have to be a student.
Yeah.
Because you have to be able to say, life's a game, innit?
Yeah.
It just is. It's like GTA, it literally is like GTA. Like, do you know what I mean?
You used to live it
Life's-
on fucking amateur, didn't it?
Life's a
Absolute
game
ballers,
that
mate.
plays us.
people want to win or learn. That's
Yeah.
fine, but right, no, this is a quote. But I feel like a lot of people are playing for a draw.
Yeah, they are.
in this
Yeah,
day and age.
coasting.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of Artetas out there. sorry.
Smashing a nil-nil.
Yeah, just they want to scrape a 1-0, but just fucking go all out for it.
I think
We would just to touch on that point we made there about podcasting. We wanted to start one. We had a really good name, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, actually, because we was in the pub over the road,
Love
and me and him were talking about just mental health and just some random
That's
shit.
literally how I started in the
Yeah.
pub talking about it, and then
Yeah.
I was like, why don't we just fucking hit record? And
Yeah.
And one of the lads come over and who is renowned for, I won't name him, but he's renowned for not really opening up a lot.
Yeah.
say it off camera later on.
Yeah.
Love throwing that out.
Name drop.
And we said, he said he came over while we were talking about it, and it was like, how are you? And he was like, yeah, I'm alright. And then we sort of was like, nah, like, how actually are you? And he sort of went, well, actually, and whatever it was, my dog's got the shits on, whatever.
And that's
it is.
where it come from. Him saying, well, actually.
Yeah, I think
Because I feel like lads are so reluctant, but then if you actually do persist, then actually like, well, actually this is a bit shit that's going on. And all that.
It's quite common language for us to use to just go, you're right, mate. But a lot of people don't take it at face value and they just go, yeah, sound. Or be like, how are you, mate? Like, whatever. But they say, like, if you ask someone and then they go, yeah, good, and you go, know like how actually higher.
Yeah.
If there's 10 men stood there now and you ask them all how they are, they'll all go, yeah, sound.
Yeah.
If you ask them again, I bet at least 7 of them will
They
open.
might be like, well, fucking I'm in a bit of trouble with the missus or fucking blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Ask someone, they always say. Because I know that I mentioned it before, I think before we started recording about the Stretford paddock and Steve Harrison. I've been telling him loads recently. I listened to his, because he started doing morning walks every morning.
Yeah.
And he goes on a walk and he has his little GoPro thing, films himself. And he starts every video off by saying, "Good morning, mate." Like that. And it's so powerful.
Quite nice.
It adds a bit of personability.
It does. I love it, mate.
Yeah.
Say, "Good morning, mate.
Yeah.
How are you today?" And I'm just like, "I'm fucking good, Steve, yeah? Nice one."
Try to send him a voice that's it for quotes.
Sorry, just talking about sending voice up there. I did the other week, pissed up. Grealish is obviously going to Everton. Right.
I've got a good story about Grealish in a minute.
I messaged him, right, on Instagram saying, "Oh, I'm a red, mate, but hope you smash it in that at Everton. Like, fucking great to see you fucking smiling again." Obviously not.
Oh my gosh.
Mate, we're pissed out. It's like 2 in the
What's the
morning.
pod name again?
Well, actually.
Actually, mate, let's guess Grealish.
Yeah, honestly. Fucking hell.
I'll tell a funny, quick little story. It's only quick. You know it, but
I'll do that.
it was Grafton Bird a while ago. in Brum, Birmingham. And she said to me, I'm not going to mention any names because you know what I mean, confidentiality and that. GDPR. She said to me, she asked me if I've ever had a one night stand. And I was like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like most people have.
Yeah.
I was like, have you? And she was like, yeah. I was like, sick. Like, you know what I mean? She was like, well, you might know him actually. And I was like, don't know anyone from Brum. Like, I don't think I will. And she was like, well, he's a footballer. And I was like, alright then. She was like, he plays for Man City. And I was like, alright, who is it? She went, I can't tell you, I said enough. So I was like, sound?
Oh.
You don't have to tell me, that's fine. And then she went, I'll just tell you. She went, it's Grealish. I was like, yeah. I was like, you know Jack Grealish? And she was like, well, yeah. Like, you don't have to say it like that though. And I was like, what happened? She was like, we met after a night out. She was in a pizza shop getting a takeaway. And he was there, but it's when he played for Villa. And she said that, like, a mate was like buzzing, like being like, oh look, it's fucking Jack Grealish, blah blah blah. And then he like seen them looking and was like, come and sit with us if you want, blah blah blah. And then she was with one of her mates, and then he was like, do you want to come back? Because I think Grealish was with his brother. I think his brother might be his agent or something. So they brought him back, and his brother took all the phones off him, and then she just said that.
A lot of footballers do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
writers do it as well.
Yeah.
Upstairs and got red blown off, and I was like,
Let's blow off the shotty lad.
I was like, was it awkward in the morning? She was like, nah, he just fucking drilled me again.
That's so funny though, she was like, nah, I've said enough. Oh, I'll go on then, I'm going to tell you.
The fat team went, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you would have turned around and gone, nah, listen.
And then she was like, don't tell anyone, and I was like, nah, I won't.
It's on the pod.
And then, I'm not mentioning names so it's fine, but then I literally told you the next day, didn't I?
Yeah.
And she was like, because I said I wanted to tell Ryan as a City fan,
Yeah.
Buzz. And she was like, nah, she went, don't say out. And then she texted me the next day and she was like, you told Ryan? And I was like, yeah. She
Yeah.
went, why? I told her not to. And I was like, it's a good story, tell her everything. But yeah, Grealish.
That was mad.
Shagger.
Sorry about that, Katie. Sorry about that.
Imagine the next Kade.
Not is it?
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
Nah.
Did you have to think that? Like,
You didn't even know.
to be fair, I think we can leave it there. You know, I think this will take a bit too
Yeah,
long.
that's
and
fine.
It's getting a bit late.
Yeah, before we sign off
Conclude.
then,
Okay.
has Grealish messaged you back?
No.
Has he
Absolutely.
read it?
Should I check?
Should we
Yeah.
send him a follow-up message if he's not?
You don't even know about it.
Yeah.
All carbs.
Just texting that bird's name. It's more of that. Oh.
Let's see. I might delete it out of pure embarrassment.
Message it again.
Yeah,
Hey Jack, good to see you getting lots of assists for Everton.
Nearly did, you know.
I'm a red, but it's good to see.
That's actually really nice.
I know.
Yeah, that's a bit out of character viewing.
I'd love to go through Archie's fucking DMs, mate.
Oh, it's a
Fucking
fucking goal, man.
You don't.
And his internet history.
Oh, I forgot the monitor for that one.
Have you ever seen the page that he's made about like frame group?
Lad, we get arrested for that.
No?
It's got because our group's just called Space Cadets. That's just what it's always been.
Yeah.
there's like probably about 18 of us at full capacity, isn't there, and everyone's out.
Yeah.
And Archie's made like a Instagram page.
Right, I'll read it out. This is on the 26th of August at 2:36 a.m. Looking well, Jack. Hope you smash it at Everton. I love you both as a player and as a human being. You deserve all the success in the world, mate. From Archie, in brackets, MUFC.
From Archie?
From Arch.
Why are you signing off?
Yours faithfully.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's really nice, that.
His name was Jack Jack. That song. But yeah, I don't know. I thought he'd fucking reply.
Yeah, that's a big message on again. Just be like, did you get this message, lad?
Nah, I did.
Yeah, it's your phone, bro.
Hey, just following up.
Showing how to get, I'm not asked. If he does his ACL.
Yeah.
Also
On that
Is
fucking
he in the fantasy team?
On that note, thank you very much, boys. This has been really fucking good.
Oh yeah, thank
Hey,
you for
thanks for having us.
A fucking part 2.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.